Win a brand new iPhone Pro Max 12 with these 4 easy steps. Step 1. Subscribe to IMG YouTube channel. Step 2. Click the notification bell. Step 3. Share one episode of Your Money Matters on Facebook and tag 3 friends using the hashtags #IMG Your Money Matters, #I Am Great iPhone 12 Pro Max giveaway, #IMG official channel. Step 4. Visit img-corp.net/iPhone 12 PMax and fill out the giveaway registration form. The lucky winners will be raffled during the live premiere of the last episode of Your Money Matters Season 3. Watch and share this with your family and friends now to get a chance to win. Good luck!
Your money matters. That's why we have this show. In this season, we've put together the best financial experts in the country to teach you all you need to know so you can grow your wealth, fulfill your dreams, and make an impact in the world. Hi everybody! Welcome to Your Money Matters. I'm your host, Risa Singson Kaupeng.
Build a second income. Don't rely on what you have right now.
Understand, recognize, accept that we need to upgrade our financial strategy.
If you're not adaptive and you're not flexible, then whether there's pandemic or not, you'll really have difficulty.
Prosperity begins in the mind before it goes to your pocket.
The intersection between passion, potential, and peso. If you can combine those 3 elements, I think you will be in the right track.
Join us every week as we learn and apply money strategies to prosper your life. New episodes stream every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Philippine time. Hi everybody! Welcome to our show, Your Money Matters. I'm Risa Singson Kaupeng and I'm in Manila, Philippines. You know, nung isang araw, my 11-year-old, she told me that she got a grade equivalent of 4 in her math exam. You know, in their school, 7 yung pinakamataas. And alam kong magaling siya sa math and she usually gets 6 or 7 a grade. The reason why she got a 4 is either she didn't study, she didn't review her lessons like I asked her to, or she didn't understand it and she didn't ask. Ang reasoning niya sa akin is, it's okay mom, cause most of my classmates got 4 also and meron pang nakakuha ng 3. Alam niyo, ang daling mag-isip ng ganyan if we want to justify our failures instead of find ways to improve and grow. So sabi ko sa kanya, you know anak, karamihan ng mga tao mahirap. Does it make it okay for you to be poor also? A lot of kids are not able to go to college, much less study in a top university abroad. So okay lang ba sa'yo na hindi ka rin makapunta ng kolehiyo? Of course, she got the point. And I want to apply this lesson to our financial life too. Yes, karamihan ng mga Pilipino ay hindi marunong humawak ng pera nila. So, ibig sabihin ba, okay na rin na ikaw at ako hindi rin marunong maghawak ng pera ng mabuti? Well, that's why we have this show, so that we'll learn and grow in our financial knowledge and also know how to share and teach this wisdom to others. Sabi ni Robert Kiyosaki of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, yun ang librong sinulat niya. Sabi niya, your future is determined by what you do today, not tomorrow. Kaya huwag kayong mawawala hanggang matapos itong ating episode na to because you may just learn something that will change your financial destiny. Today, our guests come from 2 families who taught their children how to save and invest habang bata pa lang sila. Masasabi nating swerte itong mga batang ito kasi hindi na nila kailangang pagdaanan ang pinagdadaanan ng karamihan na hindi alam kung paano alagaan at palaguin ang perang dumadaan sa kanilang mga kamay. Our episode today will talk about how to teach your kids to be financially wise. Ang pamilyang mga guests natin ay napanood nyo na dati sa ating programa. Si Doc Jaime and Doc Joe Lorenzo ay mga medical doctors na ngayon ay money doctors na. Kasama nila ang kanilang anak na si Hans, isang college freshman at contributor sa isang libro tungkol sa homeschooling. Aba, co-author na siya at such a young age. And ang susunod na guest natin ay ang magkapatid na Martin and Enrique Fausto. Kung napanood nyo yung episode natin on how to raise your financial quotient, mommy nila si Rose Fres Fausto, the FQ mom. Sila ang magiging mentors natin sa episode na ito para alam din nating isabuhay at ituro ang mga financial principles na pati bata ay kayang matutunan. Kaya huwag kayong mawawala kasi learning mode on na tayo sa pagbabalik ng Your Money Matters. Palagay mo, what is the rule of 72? A. It's a method or procedure based on experience rather than theory. B. It's a standard to use in evaluating if an investment vehicle is a good place to put in your money. C. It's a simple formula to know how many years it will take to double your money given a certain interest rate. D. None of the above. And the correct answer is C. The rule of 72 is a simple formula to know how many years it will take to double your money given a certain interest rate. For example, if the offered rate of return of an investment is 4% per annum, divide 72 by 4. The answer is 18. And that means it will take 18 years before your money doubles with an interest rate of 4%. We're back to Your Money Matters, and our guests for the first segment of this show is the Lorenzo family. Doc Jaime, Doc Joe, and their son Hans. Kamusta po kayo, Doc Jaime, Doc Joe? How are you? Ano mga pinagkakaabalahan niyo mula nung last time kayong nag-guest sa show natin?
Hi, Sister Risa. So magandang gabi sa ating lahat, sa ating mga manonood, no? So kami, as usual, talagang busy sa mission natin sa IMG. Doing webinars and online trainings for all the members worldwide.
Yeah, and I think from the last time that we had an interview, wala isang college at isang graduating from senior high school yung mga anak namin. And now we have two boys na in college. One is in second year and si Hans is right now a freshman in college.
Wow! Konti na lang, matatapos na kayo!
Excited kami dyan. 3, 4 na taon na lang.
Yes, malapit kami graduate.
Yes, and Hans, what course are you taking in college?
Ngayon po I'm taking BS HRIM, track of Culinary Arts in De La Salle College of St. Benilde.
Wow! So mahilig ka magluto?
Yes po, mahilig po sa kusina except maghugas ng pinggan.
Okay lang yan. Meron namang mga dishwasher, di ba? So okay lang yan. In the past, Doc Joe and Doc Jaime, you told us that you used to be medical doctors, but now you found your passion in helping other people heal their disease of the pocket. So with Hans, ilang taon siya when you started to teach him and his brother tungkol sa pera?
We started in 2005, and that time they were 4. James was 4 years old and Hans was 2 years old.
Wow! Paano tinuturo yung financial literacy sa 2 years old at saka sa 4 years old? Pinapahawak niya na ba sila ng pera at that age?
At that time, not really, no? But of course, dahil kasama namin sila, no, nakikita nila how we use money and we tell them na kailangan natin tong money na to buy the food that we eat, your milk, nung nagda-diaper pa sila dati, or to pay for school, yung mga ganon. Yun na yung exposure namin for them na kung paano gamitin yung pera. And then as they grew older, sinabi namin na it is important, but important siya to help us get what we want, pero hindi lang siya yung dapat na focus natin.
So, what was the difference between, syempre kayo, trabaho nyo, you mentor people talaga financially because you're financial mentors. Ano yung diferensya nung mini-mentor nyo yung, let's say, isang kliyente nyo or yung mga anak nyo?
Siguro ang difference number one is mas bata, no? Mas bata sila. Literally, mas bata sila kaysa dun sa mga natuturuan namin. And siguro another thing na magkaiba is, of course, dahil anak mo, mas concerned ka, no? Mas concerned ka na talagang dapat mai-apply nila yung natuturo natin. So down to the last centavo, down to the last illustration, kung pwede, gagawin talaga namin para matutunan nila yung tinuturo natin.
And 24/7 kami magkakasama, kaya talagang we make sure na tama talaga yung minomodel namin sa kanila when it comes to when it comes to money.
Oo nga, no? Because, di ba, ang sabi nila, ang mga bata, kahit na wala kang sinasabi, they pick up, they pick up things eh. They, you don't have to really reach to them or tell them ganito, ganyan, di ba? Pero just by your actions, just by how you move and work and spend, napipick up nila yung mga habits na yan. So, how did you start off teaching them? Ano yung mga practical tips na pwede naming gayahin para sa aming mga anak?
Ako, napakadami niya.
Madami.
We homeschooled our kids for, I think, like 11, ilang years ba?
11 years.
11, 12 years. So, homeschooling. So, part talaga ng mathematics lesson nila ang about money, no? So, of course, one way is when we go to the grocery, when we compare two brands of items na magkapareho, yung less than, more, greater than, less than, which is greater than, which is less than. So, I tell them, kung if this cost less than this one, ano din dapat nating bilhin, 'di ba? So, syempre gamitin natin or bilhin natin yung mas less yung cost. That's number one. Number two, pagdating sa fractions, kung bata yung mga tinuturuan natin, 'di ba? Yung 1/2, 2/3, yung mga ganyan. Nakikita nila kung ano yung mas less in terms of fractions, yun yung bibilhin natin, 'di ba? And of course, mga addition, subtraction, nagagamit na yan eh. Even for nursery, grade schoolers, madali na nilang mako-compare yon. And siguro sa mga everyday spending, no? If example, we go out, no? Tapos gusto nilang kumain ng chicken, for example. So titignan natin, this cost this much, pero pareho naman tayong mabubusog. Ano sa tingin mo dapat yung bilhin natin? So yun yung mga practical ways, no? Na naturuan namin sila how to really save money, kasi ang tinuro talaga namin that importante ang pera, pero mas importante marunong tayo mag-save. No, para we can have more, no, when you grow up, when you go to college, we can have more to buy or to get the things that you want.
And when they were growing up, no, talagang in-explain namin sa kanila yung difference between needs and wants, no. And of course, no, naiintindihan nila na pag need talagang essential thing yan, no, kailangan talagang bilhin. And whenever they want to buy something, or let's say we go to the mall and they see something, we tell them, no, not necessarily na gusto nilang bilhin, pero tinatanong namin sila, so this thing, do you need it or do you want it? No? So at an early age, talagang yun yung training namin sa kanila, and if needed, syempre bibilin namin by all means. Pero if they just want it, hindi naman talaga essential, we develop in them how to develop delayed gratification. Now, of course, we don't deprive them, no? Kung kaya naman, of course, pag birthdays, pag may mga occasions, of course, we buy things for them. But kapag yung mga in-between at hindi naman talaga kailangan, so we explain to them the difference na we need to prioritize the needs versus the wants.
Ang galing naman kasi homeschool, and then so ma-integrate mo talaga, no, yung mga lessons sa klase, na-i-integrate mo sa real life. So,
Yes.
Hans, question ko sa'yo. So, when you were growing up, ano yung mga pumapasok sa sa utak mo pag ganyan yung mga lessons na tinuturo sa'yo ng parents mo. Like example, yon, I'm sure kung kasama ka sa supermarket, kasi ako naalala ko, pag kasama ako ng mommy ko sa supermarket, ako gusto kong kumuha ng kung ano-ano at ilagay sa shopping cart, di ba? Tapos, kaya nga ang mommy ko, kung pwede lang, wag kayong sasama sa supermarket kasi kung ano-ano yung nadadagdag, di ba? So you, Hans, ano yung mga pumapasok sa utak mo pag nakakarinig ka ng mga ganyang lessons from your parents?
Well, siguro po nung bata parang ay ang KJ naman. Pero biro lang, parang ngayon naman po parang naiisip mo na rin na yung sacrifices na yun, parang hindi ko naman talaga kinailangan yung mga gusto ko nung bata ako. Siguro, syempre, pag bata, parang iniisip mo lang talaga yung sarili mo, parang wala kang pakialam sa pera, ipoprovide naman lahat yan. Pero growing up na parang looking back, maiisip mo na, oo nga no, parang tama nga naman na hindi naman namin kinailangan yon. Kasi ngayon nga, eto, parang kaya ko naman pala na hindi binibili yung laruan na yun, parang ganun lang po. Pero thankful din na naturuan ng mga bagay na ganun at a young age na hanggang ngayon na kahit I have my own money na ganyan, ay na-apply ko pa rin yung mga naturo sa akin nung bata pa ako.
Hans, syempre, you have baon, di ba? Meron ba? May baon ba kahit homeschool? So, okay, starting from your baon, di ba? Kasi yan ang una nating, kumbaga, ima-manage, di ba? So, paano mo ginagawa yon? So, let's say, weekly ba or monthly yung pagbigay sa'yo ng baon? Tapos, ano yung hatian? Kumbaga, how do you save your money?
Sa ngayon po, wala nang baon siguro.
Nasa bahay.
Sa bahay lang.
Pero po noon, nung meron pang face-to-face classes, since senior high school po, meron na kaming physical classes sa Cubao twice a week and ang baon ko noon was parang 300 per day. So, ako, ang ginagawa ko lang po is syempre spend on ano yung kailangan. Syempre yung transportation since nagbabas po ako to Cubao or MRT. So kasama yung transportation, minsan po pagkain din kapag nakalimutan or tinamad magdala ng baon na pagkain. Ganun lang po. And then the rest, since pag-uwi, hindi naman na nila hihingin sa akin yung sukle. So, convince rin ako na tipirin ko muna yung sarili ko para meron akong may ipon and magagastos sa kung ano man yung gusto or kailangan ko talaga na bagay.
So, Hans, sa lahat ng mga tinuro sa'yo ng parents mo, ano yung, let's say, top 3 most important money lessons for you?
Sige po, top 3. Siguro first po, I think na yung pinaka-importante is yung budgeting. So sa budgeting, ang talagang common na tinuturo and yung sa amin din, tinuro din sa amin is yung 10-20-70 formula. So parang once may natanggap kang pera, that's 100%. And then 10%, syempre you give back to the Lord through tithing, pwede magbigay sa church or kung may makita kang street children to give them money. Parang ganun din yun. It's a way of charity. And then mafe-feel mo na parang, ay, sarap pala magbigay and then babalik siya sa'yo ng mas madami pa. Then after tithing, no, so the 20% naman goes to savings. So nung bata pa kami, nung syempre pag may binibigay pag birthday or Pasko, ganyan. So may natatanggap kang pera as gift, ganyan. And then, tinuturo sa amin na yung 20% is binibigay namin kila mami since they started investments for us already at the age of 10, meron na kaming investments na kinuha nila for us. So yung 20% parang binibigay namin sa kanila, parang pandagdag doon. And though hindi kami yung talagang payer ng investments namin, hindi talaga kami yung nagdadagdag. Parang sa bata pa lang napapractice mo na yan, naiisip mo na, okay nga pala na nagsisave, no? Parang in the long term, eto na yung pinlano nila for me. And paglaki ko, wala na akong problemahin kasi bata pa lang nagsisave na ako, binibigay sa kanila yung ibang savings. And then hanggang paglaki ko, alam ko na ma-apply ko itong savings kapag nag-work na, may sarili ng salary and income. Ganyan. So, 10 plus 20, that's 30. May natitira pang 70%. Then, the 70% naman, since nakapag-tithes ka na, nakapag-save ka na, so sa 70%, ikaw na bahala anong gusto kong gawin doon. So, syempre pag bata gusto mo ng ice cream, ganyan, gusto mo ng laruan. So pag kaya sa 70%, so that's when we buy kasi parang wala ka ng guilt since nakapag-save ka na and nakapagbigay ka na. So yung 100% is utilized ng talagang sa magandang paraan. Second na I think is most important na hindi common na tuturo po sa ibang bata or even adults, yung iba hindi pa nila alam na money doesn't really grow in banks. So usually, dati po kasi mayroon kaming field trip sa PDIC or different banks. And then, pag may nagle-lecture sa harap na magsasabi na, kayo, lagay nyo lang yung pera nyo sa bangko and then it will grow, ganyan-ganyan. So parang lahat ng mga kaklase ko, parang, oh, tama nga. Pero nasa isip ko, hindi talaga kasi most commercial banks in the Philippines give only 1% or even less than 1% interest. So parang kapag naglagay ka ng pera sa bangko, hindi siya talaga lalaki and meron akong ibang kaibigan na parang nag-start sila mag-open ng bank account tapos iisipin nila, oy, eto na, meron akong bank account, ganyan. Pero nasa isip ko, parang saan mo naman gagamitin yan? Malaki bang pera ilalagay mo dyan? Or parang hindi ka talaga yayaman doon. So kami as bata pa lang, naturuan kami talaga to invest. And kasi syempre sa mga ka-age ko, wala pa naman tayong responsibilities, lahat provided ng parents. So once you have your own money, maganda na i-invest na lang siya so that it will compound more and mas magagamit mo siya in the long term na mas malaki yung nag-compound na pera doon. So yun yung isang bagay na parang mapagyayabang ko na hindi lahat alam yun.
So true.
And then, the last one, the third one is medyo related din naman sa previous na sinabi ko, which is to start early. I think ito talaga yung na-practice sa amin since sabi nga po nila kanina, kami po nung kuya ko, 4 years old and 2 years old pa lang nandito na sila sa IMG. So imagine, lumaki kami sa ganitong environment and then alam namin na parang bata pa lang, yun yung naririnig mo. So parang hanggang paglaki, yun na yung nasa isip mo. So it's really great to start early, pati yung sa investments, no? So parang sa amin, since they started an investment for us already, parang alam ko na after 20 years na kapag nag-30 ako, for example, I already have a 500,000, parang ganon. I don't remember the exact figure. Pero that's because they started as early and hanggang ngayon, since sabi ko nga kanina, lahat ng tinuro nila sa amin ay alam kong madadala ko hanggang paglaki kapag independent ka na, meron ng sariling trabaho, may sariling income. Alam mo yung gagawin sa pera mo and hindi ka mamomroblema tulad ng most people sa ngayon. Ayun.
Yeah, okay. Hans, so curious ako, nung lumalaki ka or hanggang ngayon, pag meron kang gusto, nabibili mo. Kasi meron kang pera di ba?
Yes po. Ganun nga po. Since nakapag-save ka na and then you have the freedom to do with whatever's left from your money.
Ang sarap naman. Okay, so Hans, nakikita mo ba yung difference or yung impact ng mga lessons na tinuro sa'yo ng parents mo? Like you know, like seeing your friends, minention mo na kanina, di ba? How different do you think you are in handling money compared to your peers?
Opo. I would say very different po, Miss Risa, no? Parang marami akong alam ng bata pa na I would think would be common na para sa lahat. Then, pag pumasok ka sa school, marami kang kaibigan, parang, ay, hindi pala nila alam to, parang ganun. And, ayun, usually po, common scenarios is pag pumasok ka sa school, syempre may dala akong baon, ganyan. Then yung makikita mo yung mga kaibigan mo, ay, nagpapayabangan ng cellphone, bago daw yung damit nila, ganyan. So parang nasa isip ko, parang, so? Parang hindi ako nayayabangan kasi parang alam ko na, ay, binili lang din naman yan para sa'yo, hindi naman ikaw ang gumastos para dyan. So parang, ba't kailangan magyabang? Tapos yung mga, pag pumasok sa school, parang o-order daw sila ng food or ganyan, magpapadeliver sa school mismo diretso, tapos yung iba mag-offer pa man libre kasi marami raw silang pera, di sige, thank you. Pero parang ako, usually naman po may dala talaga akong baon for myself. Minsan lang talaga kapag tinamad magdala ng baon, dun ka lang bibili, pag kailangan lang, pero hindi naman talaga palaging palaging gusto mo kumain sa labas, ganyan. So yung iba pa is after school magyayaya, gagala daw sila. Parang ako, sige go lang, ako uwi na ako. Syempre may baon naman ako. Kaya ko naman gawin yung mga ginagawa nila, but I just choose to save dahil parang hindi naman necessary talaga yung mga ganong gimmick na ginagawa ng ibang friends ko. Hindi ko nilalahat kung may
Pero true, no? It's really delayed gratification, no?
Yes.
Yung ginagawa mo. So, kung pwede mong turuan, let's say yung peers mo, not necessarily, wag na yung mga kaibigan mong close sa'yo kasi baka sabihin nila, diba, sila yung ni-example mo. Yung mga kahenerasyon mo, kung pwede kang, kung magkakaroon ka ng, let's say, pagkakataon na magbigay ng seminar sa mga kaedad mo, ano yung mga ituturo mo sa kanila on how to handle their money?
Opo. I think I would start off po sa pinaka-basic na concept of, yun nga po, yung sinabi ko kanina na budgeting. Kasi parang maraming, syempre yung kabataan ngayon, marami silang gusto, and then kapag may natanggap sila na pera, parang excited, gastusin agad, may bibili na ganito, may bibili na ganyan. Pero parang gusto ko nilang ituro sa kanila na pwede mo naman bilihin yan, hindi naman masama na bumili ng bagay na yan. Pero magtabi ka muna for your tithes nga, for charity, and then yung for yourself, sa future mo, ano yung masasave mo. So that's 10, 20, 70 formula again. Kasi parang simpleng concept lang siya, pero kapag na-apply mo talaga ng maayos, talagang malaki ang may ipon mong pera. Nating pera, paglaki natin, pag umabot tayo sa mga age ng parents natin.
Matapa kami, ha?
And I think I would start there, and then, ayun nga po, just what I said kanina, talaga start early. Siguro yung ibang bata, wala pang responsibility, sige lang, ganun gawin natin to, gawin natin yan. Pero already, think about your future naman, na parang, kunwari, college students like me, so parang after you graduate, back to zero ka kasi wala ka talagang ginawa, lahat ng pera mo ginastos mo. So maganda yung, habang ngayon, wala pa tayong responsibilities talaga na kailangan paggastusan, mag-start na tayo mag-ipon ng pera natin para by the time we graduate, by the time we have our work na, independent na tayo from our parents, talagang meron kang pagsisimulan kasi nung wala ka pang talagang responsibilities, meron ka nang naipon for your future, which is kapag kailangan mo na talaga siya once you've graduated. I think yun po yung isang bagay na gusto ko ituro sa mga nasa generation ko.
Ang galing-galing magturo ni Doc Jaime at ni Doc Grabe. We'll just break for commercial, and when we come back, we'll have the brothers, Martin and Enrique Fausta naman. Kaya huwag kayo nawawala. Babalik ang Your Money Matters.
Love comes in many forms. But in times of trial and uncertainty, nothing spells love better than security, peace of mind, and hope for the future. For over 50 years, we have helped people express this four-letter word, so you can face life head-on and savor every moment it brings. Manila Banker's Life. The best way to show your love.
Someday, you will get older, slower, grayer, but also wiser, calmer, and freer than ever. At Kaiser, we help you prepare for those years ahead, so you can keep doing what you love with the people that matter the most. Prepare for your future today. Kaiser International Health Group, the first name in healthcare.
Welcome back to Your Money Matters. Now we have two brothers who were blessed to have their parents who are both financially savvy. Si Martin is 31 and he's the founder and managing director of Brandom, a personal branding and management consultancy firm for next-gen leaders of family businesses. He's also the customer success director of IFE Management Advisors and consultant at Management Strategies Asia. His younger brother is Enrique, 28 years old, and Enrique is a chartered financial analyst and chief financial architect of IFE Management Advisors. So, hi Martin and Enrique, welcome to our show. How are you guys? You sound so busy.
Good evening, good evening. Actually, just listening to the to the intro, parang wow, dami busy.
Dami nangyari.
Yeah, what have you been up to during the pandemic?
Grabe, pandemic has been such a roller coaster. For us, we really had to pivot our services and focus back in helping companies invest in their people through personal branding and leadership development. And we also formalized then making investing for everyone in partnering with the HR of different companies so that they could help their employees unburden them from financial stress. So dito papasok din our collaboration as brothers. If I would be the customer success person, Enrique naman will be the chief financial architect for IFE or Investing for Everyone Management Advisors.
You still have a third brother, di ba? Yun ba yung youngest?
Yes, youngest Anton. Anton naman is very busy with his podcast. Also with hosting online events and even doing some shoots for digital marketing. So, grabe, pandemic, busy pa rin ng mga Fausto kids.
Yeah.
Oo nga. Yeah. Enrique, tell us, how was it for you growing up with parents like Marvin and Rose Fausto? Because your dad, Marvin, is the president of COL Investment Management. So matipid ba sila? Your parents, did they buy you the toys, the stuff that you wanted when you were growing up? Tell us these are your mom's words, your childhood money memories.
Yeah. So they were actually, pretty matipid. Our mom is Ilocana, so it really came out, no? And we were able to enjoy naman the things that we want. But whenever it's something that's parang medyo mas mahal or you kind of have to spend a little bit more, may pa-challenge siya baka naman you can also save up a portion of it. So one of them was, I remember it was for me, I loved playing the guitar. And I was really into like rock, ganyan. I wanted electric guitar. And then what happened was, I remember the starter pack. It was a Fender Stratocaster, it's electric guitar, and it comes with an amplifier or an amp. And I had to really save up for it. They would pitch in like a portion, but I remember that, I guess, a bit of a childhood money memory is that from I think it was 17,000, 10,000 I saved up myself using allowances, gifts, Christmas gifts, birthday gifts, and then they shouldered the other portion. And to me, that really instilled a certain level of discipline and pride na alam kong ayos I'm able to really save up for it.
Wow. So, how old were you guys when your mom and your dad started teaching you about money, Martin? You're the eldest kasi, di ba, Martin?
Bata pa. As in, even before we received our allowance, money was already a common thing to talk about in the dinner table. Yeah. And I think that made it less taboo for us. It made it more normal for us that money is just one of those things that you need to do things. We didn't really attach that much emotion to it looking back. They taught us pretty early. So, dati nung bata, depending on your age, yun yung magiging fee mo whenever you, let's say, water the plants. So, when I was 7 years old, if I water the plants, 7 pesos per day. Nung 8 years old na ako, what are the plans? 8 pesos per day. It came to the point na my mom decided na, wait lang. I don't think we should pay them for chores. Kasi baka mamaya sabihin nila we should pay them for brushing their teeth, taking a shower, doing things na kailangan mo gawin. But they really taught us how to save, especially with our allowance. Sabi nila, basta at least 20% of your allowance, kailangan savings na siya. And meron kaming notebook where we list all our expenses. And ang rule was, before you get your allowance for the following week, kailangan mapakita mo kay na mama and papa kung ano yung mga expense tracking mo plus magkano na save mo before they give you the new allowance for the new week. I think that's where it started.
Teka, how old were you? Grade 7 years old, 8 years old? Di mga grade 1, grade 2, nagtatrack
Grade
na kayo
1.
ng expenses
Grade
niyo?
1. Grade 1. Yes.
Grade 1.
As long as you can do plus minus, pwede na yun.
Yeah.
Ang galing niyo sa math. Ang galing-galing niyo sa math.
There is a calculator.
Oh, that's wonderful. Wait, your mom wrote a book entitled Raising Pinoy Boys. So kayo yun, ano? Yung Raising Pinoy Boys.
Yes, we're the boys.
And it's about, is this where she teaches yun, yung pagbabudget, kung paano ituro sa inyo?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, but honestly, when you look back, it didn't seem like a super formal or structured thing. Hindi siya as formal as, let's say, when you go to school, may curriculum or what. She just inserted money lessons in regular things or daily things. Like when I first got my cell phone in grade 5 or grade 6, she made me pay for my own prepaid. So in the process, I also learned cost-benefit analysis. Ano yung mga only text, ano yung mga only call, ano yung expiration date. But all my classmates, naka-line, naka-postpaid. Ako, prepaid. And for the longest time, I was on prepaid kasi that's, masulit eh. So I guess that's where we learned also more about how to manage your money.
How about you, Enrique? Ano yung mga, kumbaga when you were growing up, ano yung mga tumatak na lessons sa'yo with the way your parents taught you?
I think two things come to mind. Like when Martin was mentioning about yung may pa-allowance, no? The style was, before they even give you the allowance, they'd ask, how much do you want to save from this allowance? So I think mine was like 100 pesos a week. So parang I was like, okay, sige, at least 20%, so at least 20 pesos yung saving. No? So that made it easier to kind of get into the habit of it. And the other thing that really struck me, no? So this one's medyo medyo geeky, finance. Ito na yung lumalabas yung pagka-finance geek ko, no? Is, I remember I was in grade 3, siguro grade 4. My mom brought out this Excel sheet which told me about the idea of yung compounding returns. Na, let's say you put 100 pesos and then you put 100 pesos every month, growth at a certain percentage, and then I was computing it and I remember, so just as a kid, you're just tinkering with it. She showed me how over time, over a few years, actually a good number of years, biglang it could actually hit 1 million. Now I was like, sobrang imposible naman yun. Parang hindi ka pa graduate.
From 100 pesos.
So parang, and to me, that really, I remember that experience very clearly. Talagang napawaw ako na parang, those little things can add up to something as big as 1 million pesos. So, it's such an experience that was so parang out of the possibility for me at that time.
So you discovered the magic of compounded interest at a young age. Ang galing-galing naman. So,
Excel is the key.
Yeah. So how do you see that, this advantage, this leg up in your financial foundation when you were young, playing out now that you're working and you're earning your own money? Parang what are the, the wrong ways of handling money that you commonly see among your generation?
Okay, so first part, I think being able to save and invest regularly gives you that financial safety net. And having this safety net allows you to focus on what do you really want to do for your job or career. Kasi being employed or being self-employed, they both have their own challenges. And if you know and want to figure out what you want to do, as long as your money is okay or you have a safety net, you're actually free to do what you want. And you don't have to think about, let's say, aasa ka sa magulang mo. It gives you that confidence. And I guess what I see with friends with handling money is that luxury, or like when you shop, if you have 100,000 pesos in the bank and then you see, let's say, a bag that's 80,000 pesos, mathematically you can afford it. But we would suggest that if you're buying something like luxury, sana you can afford 10 times of it. So add another zero in the price tag for anything that's luxury. And if you have it, that's when you can buy it. I think that's doon ko nakikita yung lalo na when you start receiving your salary, no? Syempre nakaka-excite, much bigger than your allowance. Dun in the luxury buying. So our FQ tip would be add a zero in the price tag, and if you can afford it, buy it and enjoy, di ba?
So did you feel na medyo, kasi sometimes, when you're so matipid, I remember there's this passage from the book of Sirach, if I'm not mistaken, that the miser, parang he punishes himself because he's so hindi matipid, he's so kuripot, 'di ba? Iba naman yung miserly sa being frugal, 'di ba? Because being frugal is a virtue, but being a miser is not a good thing because you're kuripot, 'di ba? Pero did you feel that sometimes na parang parang I can't go against my programming. Alam mo 'yon, yung kasi like Enrique mentioned, 'di ba? Parang my mom, she's Ilocana. I know kasi my father's Ilocano also, and I have Ilocano blood in me also, 'di ba? So sometimes yung parang feeling mo na kaya ko na naman bilhin yun, pero dahil sobra kong nasanay na maging matipid, hindi ko na siya binili. So do you sometimes feel that way, or how do you balance it? Kasi di ba sabi ng generation mo, you only live once. O paano mo i-balance yun?
Yeah, like for me, I think this question and the previous one was about like with other of my friends. I see na minsan matravel tapos maubos lahat. No? Me personally, parang I guess the middle ground, no, of saving and being able to still enjoy really comes with having a general budget. Like ako personally, I have a number, and every month I can spend around this much, and I'll still have enough to save, invest, and all of these things. And whenever may pasobra,
no guilt spending.
Yeah.
No
So
yes,
yeah. So may pasobra na, kare, the month is ending, and then I realize, from my budget, meron pa akong additional like 3K or whatever. Na natira na parang pasobra, then I could kind of just spend it and just enjoy, or when I'm expecting like a big expense, like for example before I used to love having like birthday parties, ganyan. May nakaplano na okay, every month I'll set aside an extra amount just so that come the big party, pwede na ako mag-enjoy na ganyan.
Did you feel like you were deprived, or how did you balance it?
Definitely kasi I've been an employer for about 6 years now, and monthly salary is something that I always think about. For a time, I did feel, especially nung pandemic, na the business became a challenge in the beginning, no? I felt na, wait lang, okay, I have to like tighten the faucet, kailangan magtipid lang talaga. But you have to, you have to balance it. You can't always deprive yourself, or else you're gonna splurge in one go, which you wouldn't normally do. So try to know first what do you value, and then differentiate it from your needs and your wants. Yung needs mo dapat lagi nandyan. Yung wants mo, yun yung mga pag-good time. Na sometimes, okay, sometimes, kung kaya, kung may budget, go. Kung medyo tight sa budget, tsaka na lang. As long as your needs are okay, you wouldn't feel as deprived naman kasi your needs are being met.
Okay, so when it comes to growing your investments and your savings, what are the most practical and useful tips that you can give us na pwede na namin i-apply agad, whether you're young or you're old?
I think the first one was really start early as possible. For us, it was literally out of our diapers game. So for anyone else who's listening, if you haven't started before, definitely start right away. Kasi the idea isn't really the term that they use isn't to time the market, but to have more time in the markets. You want to constantly start early and make a consistent pumapasok ka, nag-i-invest ka on a regular basis.
So when you say time in the market, so I presume you invest in stocks. Ano pa yung mga investment vehicles na pinasukan ninyo?
Yeah, so you can, obviously stocks is one of the more popular ones also. So we do, tell people, and you should be investing in stocks, specifically the stock index, which is the top 30. But even depending on your situation, at IFE we deal also with individuals and couples, and a lot of the times it's always a mix. There is a stock portion, yan yung long term, kind of like the highest earners, but also the riskiest ones. We also have bonds or bond funds. Through bond funds, can earn you a little bit more return naman than the ones you get from your average savings accounts, no. So we pick and choose which of these investments really makes sense and the right mix, given what person is today.
So putting your eggs in many baskets.
Exactly.
How about you, Martin? Anong ma-advise mo na pwedeng i-apply agad ng mga viewers natin?
Every time you get income, whether it's salary, racket, sideline, or income from business, magtabi na at least 20% of it. 20% on gross. Don't wait for, wag muna yung mga taxes and benefits. Dun na sa pinaka-gross, sa top part ng income statement mo. And you just do it monthly. Stick to a percentage, not to a specific monetary number, but stick to a percentage. Because as time goes by, hopefully, di ba, tumataas din yung kita natin. And sana tumataas na rin yung percentage natin. And if you keep doing that, whether you earn high or earn low, in any given time of the year, that will give you a bigger safety net so that you can continue doing what you like doing, which is the career that you choose.
Okay, last question to both of you. When you have your own family, when you have your own kids, how would you teach them about financial literacy, being financially wise? What would you do differently, or what would you do the same that your parents did to you?
Really, ikaw muna, since you're engaged.
Sige. Okay. So, for me, what I would do the same, would be definitely the allowance. I think is a great tool, and it's really about teaching them when it's there na. They call it just-in-time education. You teach only when they can finally apply it. I'm probably going to give allowance and ask them from the get-go, how much of this can you save? No, I think that's definitely one thing I'll do. And the other one is to discuss money openly, so that between me and my future wife, future kids, it's something that's okay to talk about. It doesn't have to get too emotional. And it's something it's okay if you know, just ask. You don't have to act like you know everything when it comes to money.
Okay, and Martin?
Ako quite the same with what Enrique said. I'd like to talk about money in my family openly, so that it won't be a taboo thing, or it won't be something that will be siguro bugged with emotions. And I would really encourage them to regularly save and invest, so that when they graduate from college, they can really choose to do whatever career they want, because I know that they're okay. They know how to manage their own money. It's not really how much they will earn, that's really how much they will save and invest that will dictate what kind of life they'll do. Kasi at the end of the day, money naman isn't the point, but it's really being able to manage it, have enough of it so you could enjoy and even give and help those around.
Wonderful. Money is really just a tool, but we really make it so much more than what it is. So thank you so much, Martin and Enrique.
Here at Kaiser Medical Center, we provide a wide array of preventive and curative medical care and diagnostics to individuals and companies all over the Philippines. Our strongly committed and experienced professionals are glad to provide excellent healthcare services, ranging from immediate quality medical care to consultations focused on health and wellness at all times. One of our in-demand services you can avail of is the COVID-19 RT-PCR testing. Whether you're an individual ensuring your family's safety or an employee complying with company health protocols and policies. Here are the services available at Kaiser Medical Center and our health branch locations nationwide. Our aim is to have a consistent, lifelong relationship with you by providing convenient, affordable, and quality health services in a happy, safe, and friendly environment. Because we value your health, our ultimate goal is to be your partner in health and wellness, even long after your visit with us. Kaiser Medical Center, your partner in health and wellness.
Secure your life, empower your family's future with Fidelity Life. As a longtime dedicated partner of IMG, Fidelity Life stays true to the needs and dreams of every IMG campaigner, providing life insurance protection to its members and peace of mind to their families. Through its alliance with Everest Memorial Services, it allows the members to use their insurance benefit for their memorial plan up to the maximum life insurance benefit. Activate your membership today. Fidelity Life. True to your needs, true to your dreams.
Nagbabalik po tayo sa Your Money Matters at nandito na tayo sa ating portion ng Ask the Experts. So we have Doc Jaime and Doc Joe to answer a question from one of our viewers from Jerome B. Santes. Siya isang financial educator at sabi niya, "Hi fellow Crusaders, my father will retire next year due to his age." So 64 na yung dad niya ngayon, so magre-retire siguro next year. And also, due to the Saudization policy, we are both excited and anxious. So here's the question. What's the best financial strategy for an OFW to survive his near retirement if he hasn't saved enough? Naku, medyo challenging yung question. Sige nga, Doc Jaime, Doc Joe, ano ba pwede nating i-advise dito?
Retirement is just a number, no? Yung 60 plus, 64, oh. Sabi nga nila is, today, 60 is the new 40, no? Hindi naman ibig sabihin na when you reach that age, hindi ka na pwede magtrabaho, no? Especially kapag wala ka pa talagang ipon, basically, you don't have any choice but really to create or to find another source of income. Let's say OFW, nag-for good na sa Pilipinas, dapat talaga may backup plan. And what we suggest, no, we advise, no, retirees or about people about to retire is habang hindi pa talaga napapauwi or hindi pa na-end yung contract abroad or kahit dito sa Pilipinas, no, talaga ngayon humanap na ng backup plan, no. Anong gagawin nila once habang productive pa sila, habang nagtatrabaho pa, para once they stop working, no, meron silang business na they can get income from, no. So for the expenses, kasi kahit yun nga yung nakakatakot doon, kasi pagka hindi talaga tayo nakapaghanda pag retire natin, talagang pag walang ipon, medyo talagang kailangan nating humanap ng other source of income. And hindi naman po limited sa trabaho lang yung pagkukunan ng income. So find a part-time business habang nasa abroad pa, para pag nakauwi dito, at least kumikita na at mapapalaki pa kapag wala na siyang trabaho.
At saka siguro kung alam na natin malapit na mag-retire, i-apply na natin lahat nung pwede natin gawin in terms of increasing our savings. No? Palapit pa lang pala, hindi pa naman talagang retirement na wala na siyang magiging incoming source of income. So i-save lahat yan, and then pagdating ng retirement, pag nandyan na yung kanyang backup plan na tinatawag, and of course may matatanggap siyang retirement money or back pay na tinatawag, hati-hatiin in terms of magkano ba yung pwede kong magamit in the next year or in the next 2, ito yung liquid sa'yo. And then after that, then yun yung pwede nating ilagay sa mga investments that could earn you percentage, no, in the following years para at least may source of income tayo or tinatawag na passive income pag hindi na tayo nag-earn ng active income.
Thank you so much, Doc Jaime, Doc Jo, and Hans Lorenzo. And of course, to Martin and Enrique Fausto. Any last words before we say goodbye?
Well, siguro, simulan niya na mag-save sa mga kabataan na nanonood, mga ka-age ko. So mag-save na tayo. And then sa parents, no, if you want to have this also for your children, or kung wala ka pang anak, at least natuto ka na and alam mo ano yung gagawin mo once you already have your child or your children. So ganun lang, start early and then make sure na magiging okay yung future natin.
And of course, financial decisions natin, hindi lang siya an individual decision, but it should also be a family decision.
All right. So, in Money Matters, I guess takeaway is that always have regular savings and investment so that you can really pursue the career that you want. And that's what we do also in Brandem, in my business. We help people with career clarity and direction. And part of the many issues why they don't want to do the thing that they are passionate about is because of money. And if you're able to regularly save and invest, you get to create your own safety net. You get to create that kind of assurance that, alam mo, kakayanin mo to. So that would be my parting words.
As for me, it's really, you want to make sure that you are in control of your money, where it comes from, where it goes, because in the end, money is just as a tool. In the end, they don't have to think about it now. They can simply enjoy the life that you want. And if you want to learn more about it, we at IFE actually are doing this to help people. We're on our social media channels. We teach, we have a YouTube, just to make sure everyone really learns. And for those individuals, couples, families, and even company employees that are looking at financial wellness, and how do we improve the overall architecture of our finances, we're actually here to help you at IFE.
Yes, and also inserting lang, on November 13, we have a Career Clarity Workshop offering people ways to help them really get a clear view of their career path and what they can do, whether they are employed, self-employed, or even unemployed.
Wonderful! Thank you so much again. Ang katanungan mo ay maaaring katanungan ng karamihan. Kaya ipadala niyo lang ang inyong mga katanungan sa yourmoneymatters.ph@gmail.com. One last word before we say goodbye. Proverbs 22 verse 6 says, "Train up a child in the way he should go. Even when he is old, he will not depart from it." Kitang-kita ang katotohanan ng salita ng Diyos na yan sa buhay ng mga anak ng mga Lorenzo at saka Fausto. When we teach our kids the right attitudes and practices about money, we set them on the road to success. Till our next episode, I'm Risa Singson Kaupeng. See you again next week because your money matters.
Win a brand new iPhone Pro Max 12 with these 4 easy steps. Step 1. Subscribe to IMG YouTube channel. Step 2. Click the notification bell. Step 3. Share one episode of Your Money Matters on Facebook and tag 3 friends using the hashtags #IMG Your Money Matters, #IamGreat iPhone 12 Pro Max giveaway, #IMG official channel. Step 4. Visit img-corp.net/iPhone 12 PMax and fill out the giveaway registration form. The lucky winners will be raffled during the live premiere of the last episode of Your Money Matters Season 3. Watch and share this with your family and friends now to get a chance to win. Good luck!
we would like to thank our sponsors. Learn the secret to saving and building your future. Become your own financial educator through IMG, International Marketing Group, your total financial solution. May Kaiser para sa'yo, kahit maputi na ang buhok mo. Kaiser International Health Group, the first name in healthcare. Seguridad ng buhay at proteksyon para sa mga minamahal. Manila Bankers Life Insurance Corporation, the best way to show your love. Nangungunang kaagapay mo sa kalusugan. Kaiser Medical Center, your partner in health and wellness.